Hi guys, welcome to this remix course. We're back today to do the bass line. So let's just solo our bass line. I'm just going to show you what we're going to be making. As always, presets, all samples are in the work files. So you can open external preset and open up the bass, which is called BTP Deep 8 Pluck Bass. So this is what it's going to sound like. Something like that. So let's go ahead and make that now. So I'm just going to initialize the preset. We'll make this from scratch. So as normal, I'll click Init and choose a factory wavetable. This time I went for a vital sign 2. And we can change the position of this wavetable, like I showed you in one of the previous lessons. So we can change this sound. In fact, I'm just going to demonstrate that. Let's change the octave down, so holding shift, drag down once. So it's changing quite a bit, as you can hear. Sounds pretty good there. And don't forget you've got your 3D view, so you can cycle through here as well by using this same slider on the right hand side. Now I'm not going to start adding voices and detuning on a bass sound, so we can leave all this as it is. Basically that tends to work better on leads where you want the sound to be wider, but bass is nearly always mono, so let's just leave it simple. Let's thicken this sound up a bit. Let's go with basic shapes. Just try a different octave. So the sine wave can be our sub-bass layer perhaps. That's without. That's with our sub-bass. Okay, we've got a bit of a click going on at the moment. We'll just simply move the attack on the envelope up a touch. That gets rid of that click. We'll put this to filter 1. Always goes to filter 2 as a default, the second oscillator. So again, oscillator 3, filter 1, and we'll choose something different. Factory again, classic blend. Just adds a little bit of dirt. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think we need to add anything else here. I think it sounds better with one voice, as I mentioned before. So before we even go into filters, let's get our plucky sound. I want this to be a plucky, classic trance 8th note bass. And again, we adjust the sustain and decay to get that sound. Just adjusting that attack so we can get the minimum amount of attack as possible, so we get rid of the clicks, but we don't want the sound sort of delaying as it comes in. We want this to be plucky. Let's turn on a filter, and let's this time do envelope 2 and make this affect the filter cutoff. but we need to make this plucky as well. Just turn down the resonance here. I don't want that sort of what sound. I want us to be quite clean. So this envelope here is affecting the cutoff. So not only are we getting a pluck sound from the amplitude envelope, which is envelope 1, we're also sending envelope 2 to the filter cutoff. You can hear the difference there. Let's just hear this in context with the pad and the kick. Sounds pretty good. That's pretty much it for the filters and envelopes. I don't think we need to do much else for this bass line, but let's add some nice soft clip distortion. This will just make it sound lush. Now it's a bit too much, so let's just reduce the mix a little bit. Just add some really nice harmonics to the sound, and let's just do it before and after. Just makes it sound so much fuller. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's just experiment with adding a little bit of EQ on the top end, or mid-range. So you can have it like that. Or you can have a bit of bite. Now just getting a little bit loud now. So let's just see how that works again with our other elements. Just a bit too much. And we might add just a very, very small amount of reverb. We don't normally want to put reverb on bass, certainly not much anyway, but it might just help give it a little bit of thickness again. We're just going to solo this. Obviously that's way too much. That's none. So without the reverb, with, does just give it a little bit of space and a bit of more sort of fullness and roundness. Sounds pretty good to me. And with the number of voices here, you might want to consider putting this down to 1 to make this mono, and that just means that you can only play 1 note at a time, because this is not sort of the sound that you want to play more than 1 note. So that's pretty much it. Let's just load up the preset as we normally do, just to make absolutely sure we're correct. And let's just balance this in with just the pad and the kick at the moment. So let's just double check what we're working towards here. So we're getting there. Sounds pretty good to me. So stick around for the next few lessons where we'll be adding lots and lots and lots of elements to this chorus part and making it really sound thick and juicy. See you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.